Hey Pisces, welcome to your daily reading. I hope you're doing well. Let's have a look and see what's coming up for you at the time you watch this video. Keep in mind, this isn't for everyone, okay? It's general readings. If something doesn't make sense, it either hasn't happened yet or it's not your reading today. That's okay. That can happen. Feel free to check out any other video on the channel that you feel drawn to. Your messages could be there. I'm not in charge of what comes through in a reading. I just read the energies, people, okay? And then, yeah, just try to explain them as best as I can. But Pisces is going through a lot of changes. Just the collective of Pisces is going through a transition phase, okay? And everyone's on different timelines. So we are going to see repetitive messages. We are going to see things that continue on over several days, over a period of time, because it's energy, right? So just some things to keep in mind. Keep an open mind about timing, keep an open mind about where the roles go. Always trust your own discernment in how and if you accept these general messages, okay? You know what's going on in your life. Use your discernment. Okay, let's see what's going on for Pisces. Pisces, we have a new deck. We have the Herbal Tarot deck today. It's new, literally just got it. Haven't even gone through the book yet. So I'll be studying it for a bit, but it's really beautiful and very insightful, especially once I know what they're talking about with the infusion of plant knowledge. So let's see what's going on for Pisces at the time they watch this reading. What do they need to know? Okay. And thank you all for your feedback. I will sit down and I have to get back to people. I just haven't been able to. But yeah, I appreciate all your feedback. I appreciate seeing you being supportive to each other in the comments. I appreciate all your advice in terms of, you know, how to stay healthy and how to sleep better and all that. I really, really do, okay? Okay, Pisces, let's see. We have Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck, the medicine wheel in this deck. Oh, very nice. This is what I mean. A time of change. Things are moving. Things are moving. Anything that has been stuck or stale or stagnant, it's shifting. There's been a disturbance in the force, Pisces. Something is shifting. In a good way, right? Let's see. Right? Okay, here we go. Six of Cups in the current energy. Now, the Six of Cups with the Wheel of Fortune can talk about blast from the past, repeating a cycle, or being tempted to. We'll keep going. It could also be good news, very fortunate news to do with a dream of yours, to do with children or family. In the challenge position, we have the Nine of Cups. This is something you want. This is wish come true energy. A friendship could be changing into more for some of you. Whether that is changing into a romantic dynamic or is changing into a business collaboration, friendship, family dynamic, co-worker type dynamic, but usually you have some sort of happy memories together. In the foundation, we have the King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Could be significant. Recent past, we have Justice. A decision has been made. Final decision, final call. This could be a change in someone else's status, and now they're able to come your way with an offer. Because this can represent divorce, like contracts ending, that sort of thing. This could also be the end of a process, the end of a lawsuit, the end of legalities to do with child support, spousal support, or anything involving your finances. If it was wrongful termination, if it was health related, right? So someone terminated you because you had a health issue or a health condition, and they're not allowed to do that. That was illegal, right? Okay, what's on the mind? The Sun. Yeah, definitely victory energy here. Getting what you want, hearing what you want, receiving what you want, being in the spotlight, being in high demand. Definitely seeing conception happening, or finding out someone's pregnant. For some of you, obviously it's not going to be for everyone, people, let's be realistic here, but for some of you, I'm definitely seeing conception happening after you've made the decision to stop trying. Or stop taking a treatment, or stop, you know what I mean? All right. Could also be the case for any other type of scenario in your life. Something coming in after you've made a decision to stop pursuing it, to stop waiting for it, to give up on it somehow. And it's coming in. Because the Nine of Cups is in the challenge position. This is something you wanted, but there has been some sort of ending, separation, boundary, hit a wall, that you had to make a decision. You know what? It's not happening. I've put enough time, energy, money, resources into this. It's not coming together. I'm not getting what I want. I'm going to stop trying to work on it. And that's when it comes in. And isn't that how it goes? All right, so what can we expect to see happen? We have the look at it, 7 of Wands. Here's that wall, that boundary that was hit. Ace of Swords. Can we talk about it? Again, victory energy, communication, and the Fool. Someone taking a chance, someone taking a leap of faith to cross a boundary that you put up, okay? To get you to change your mind about something. Or this is happening, you're finding out, right? Something happened after you put that boundary up, and here it is, it's happening. Okay? For some of you, if you put someone in the friend zone because they couldn't get their act together, or whatever the case was, or they were in something else, or whatever the dynamic was, and you put them in the friend zone because you said, listen, if that's what it is, that's what it is. I can't keep waiting for this. I can't keep investing in this. We're just going to be friends. Everyone knows it. Happy days. I can move on with my life. And one sec. Sorry, Pisces, but that is I hit home for some of you. If that's you, comment, let me know. Because that's my landline. No one has my landline number. I only had it put in for to get internet and whatever. But no one has that number, and it's just started ringing. So I hit home for some of you, okay? Let me know if that's you in the comments. But this is with this specific scenario. It doesn't have to be just this. I'm describing the energy. I'm seeing a specific scenario, but it can happen in other ways for others of you, right? Where you put someone in the friend zone, or you accepted, you know what, that's what it is. It's not going to happen. Nothing's going to happen here for whatever reason. That is changing. And they want to talk to you about that boundary that you put up. I don't want to be just friends. When you said that we are just friends, that didn't sit right with me. It made me realize I don't want to be just friends. It made me realize something, okay? And it made me realize I want to go for this with the Fool. I don't want to hold back anymore. I don't want to be afraid anymore. I don't want to be, whatever the reason was, okay? That's what I'm seeing today. Something you put up a boundary with. You said, no more, I'm not doing it. I give up. Either you said that to yourself, or you said that to another person, or you said that to a number of people, or you withdrew an application, or you withdrew your energy from something, however that resonates. That made someone realize something, or it just shifted the energy with the Wheel of Fortune. This most likely would have been a stalemate situation in your life, to where no matter what you did or how you went about it, it just wouldn't come together. Or it was a one-sided situation, or it felt like an unrequited love situation. Okay? That's why the wheel comes out. Because remember, I was saying, whatever has been stuck, stale, stagnant, it's shifted. It's shifted. So in today's energy, there's communication and an action being taken that is confident and determined, and someone wants to talk about that boundary, and someone wants to talk about you changing your mind somehow. Or they want to tell you that now something's available. Now something's, you see what I mean? Because it could even be a situation where it's a job you were going for, or a promotion, or getting a business or a collaboration together, and it wouldn't come together. Whatever the case was, it would not come together. To where you said, you know what, I need to stop. I'm kidding myself. 6 of Cups, right? I'm kidding myself. It's not going to happen. I thought this was a good idea, but clearly, I don't know, maybe I got it wrong because it's not coming together. So I'm not going to pursue this anymore. And you start applying for other jobs, or you start putting yourself out there somehow. Whoever it is that you're trying to get things going with is now reaching out to you. The energy has shifted. It's not that you call this person up, this employer up and said, I don't want your job no more. I don't, you know what I mean? It's not that, but it's energetically, you made that decision and you withdrew your energy, or you withdrew an application. I don't know how that resonates. That shifted the energy. So now, seemingly out of the blue, you're hearing back from whoever it is that you're trying to get a hold of, and they're going, hey, can we talk about this now? I'm free to talk about this now. Are you still interested? Do you still want this? You see what I mean? Okay. All right. I'm not getting like X energy blast from the past. For some of you, it can be, but this is something that you wanted and you felt like you had to give up on it. This is something that when you came across it, when you experienced this, you had like soul recognition for some of you with the Six of Cups, or the recognition that this is everything I've ever wanted. And for whatever reason, you had to walk away from it. You had to make a tough decision to walk away from it. That's what this is, okay? That tough decision could have been around someone's bad behavior, where they just were playing games. And you're like, listen, I recognize there could be something here, but if you don't recognize it and you don't treat it as such, I need to move on. Could be that, in that sense. Hearing from an ex or someone you fell out with, or there was a falling apart of something. All right, let's get more cards out for Pisces. What is this for Pisces? Six of Cups in current energy. We have the Empress. Definitely good news about children, good news about pregnancy. That could be you, someone in your family, a spouse, grandchildren for some of you, nieces, nephews. Okay, and for others of you, this is someone who, they view you as the Empress. So either missed you, they've been missing you because, you know, no one loves like you do, no one invests like you do, no one treats this like you do. Let's keep going. What's the Nine of Cups in the challenge position? Five of Swords. Someone gave you no choice but to walk away from something, to put up a very firm boundary and to walk away from something. They gave you no choice. They left you no choice. That's the Five of Swords. King of Pentacles in the foundation, strength. So either for some of you, you were dealing with a materialistic person who just was selfish. They would not hear you out. They would not see you. They would not understand what you're trying to tell them, work with them, whatever the case may be. They were just focused on themselves or their goals, their priorities. And you tried and tried and tried to talk to this person. They just would not hear you out. They left you no choice but to say, okay, enough is enough. I'm going to move on. I'm going to go. We can't be together anymore. We can't be friends no more. I'm going to stop trying to help you. I'm going to stop trying to be around. I'm going to stop trying to work with you. And for others of you, this is someone who held back from you with the Strength card for whatever reason. Because they recognized what you were offering and yet they chose to hold back. That kind of ticked you off for a number of reasons. And left you no choice but to say, all right, you don't want to do it, you don't want to do it. But we're not doing anything in between. We're not doing that. These are the lines. That's where we go, right? So it could have been, I don't know if it was like a friends with benefits and they never just wanted to get it right. I don't know if it's friendship and clearly there's something more there, but they never want to talk about it. Or if it's some sort of emotional attachment, right? Dealing with someone who's in something else, they're not happy there, but they won't make the changes they need to make. So then you said, well, you know what? We're not doing this. Like, I'm not going to be your emotional partner, but not in fact, right? This is someone who sees your worth, sees your value, sees how you do things and how you handle things. They just never, they hold out on giving you that promotion. They hold out on giving you that money. They hold out on giving you that recognition. And it's their choice. And that's what ticked you off. And that's when you went, you know what? Fine. What is in my contract? That's exactly what I'm going to do and nothing more. Okay? Okay, justice in the recent past. Six of Swords, yep. You said, what are the terms and conditions? That's exactly what I'm going to do and nothing more. Or this was a breakup, this was a separation, this was a divorce, this was you went and communicated your decision to someone and then just left. Because with the Six of Swords, following the Five of Swords, you're like, I can't be doing this. We ain't doing this. We're not doing this. Because it felt like, I feel like for a while you weren't sure if this person sees what you see. For a while you weren't sure if they understood what you were trying to tell them. So that's why you kept trying to tell them and you kept trying to work with them. But I feel like as soon as you realized they do know what's up, it's their choice to act the way they're acting. That's when you went, oh, Five of Swords, so I'm the fool in the situation. Okay, no thank you. That's all I needed to know. The Sun on the mind, the Lovers. Let me cover their behinds. Yeah. Oh. The Lovers with the Six of Cups is soul recognition, or recognizing that something has immense potential, recognizing that something is divinely guided, meant to be, would be lovely, would be perfect. And I feel like someone held back despite that. Someone held back, ticked you off. I get it, been there. And you said, okay, no more. No more. So you see my worth, you refuse to treat me properly though. You see what I do and you refuse to pay me adequately for it, recognize me for it. You see exactly what it is that I'm offering and you're trying to get a part of that without treating me fairly for it. Do you see what I mean? Okay. Okay. There might have been conflict. There might have been ultimatums. There might have been hurtful words. There might have been times when you had to just be very blunt with this person. It wasn't easy for you to give up on this. It wasn't easy for you to walk away from this. There might have been, if it's like health related and pregnancy related, several procedures. You invested in this. And somehow it was held back from you. What you wanted was held back from you. Either someone was holding back, or it was somehow, with the major arcanas, it felt like it's not meant to be. But that was confusing because everything else was pointing in the direction of, yes, go down this path, pursue this, do this, this is meant for you. And you did, and then it's like it wasn't happening. So you're like, I don't get it. Is it or is it not meant for me? I don't understand anymore. So you just had to say, you know what? That's it. I'm just working on facts, what's in front of me. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Okay, you needed to like put boundaries up. Again, just put boundaries up and separate facts from spiritual guidance. Because you're like, I don't trust my intuition anymore at this point. Because it's telling me things that reality is contradicting. And since I don't live in intuitive land, I live in this reality, I need to focus on the fact in front of me and make decisions based on that. So that's what happened for some of you. Whew, okay, Seven of Wands, Ace of Swords, and the Fool. 10 of Wands, Seven of Swords, Knight of Wands. Oh man. This feels like, someone feels like their hand has been forced now. Because everything that went into this situation, they're aware of with the 10 of Wands. What you don't know, but you do. They thought you didn't know. Okay, this is the type of game where we're playing with this person. They thought you didn't know that they knew what was going on. Oh my God. Oh man, they don't know. We know. They know. We know. And when you had that conversation, you basically called them out on it. Either actually put them on the spot, or you just talked about it as if it's fact, and we both know this, no question. And they just went, oh crap, pardon my French, Pisces knows. Pisces sees everything. Pisces has known. Pisces has seen. Pisces, oh. And so with the Knight of Wands, now they're like, okay, well, I gotta do something. I gotta do something. I don't know if this is someone who thought they had more time to get it right, or they had more time to figure it out. I don't know, but this is someone who was hiding behind. I don't think Pisces knows, so I'm okay. I don't have to do anything about it. And when you talked about it in such a matter-of-fact type of way, listen, we both know this. They're like, oh, okay, I didn't know that. I didn't know you knew. Oh, okay. Right? So therefore, I'm out. You went to the manager and said, listen, I know you're talking to that person and offering him the job that you promised me and offering them the promotion or offering them the bonus that you and I talked about. I know that's what's going on. That's fine. Just so you know, I'm only going to do my job from now on. Don't come to me for this. Don't come to me for that. Don't rely on me for this. Don't rely on me for that. I'm just going to do what my contract says I need to do. End of story. But just so you're aware, that's fine. And then this manager or this whoever they are, they just went, oh, I don't want to say bad words, but that's what I'm saying, right? Oh man, I didn't know Pisces knew. I'm in trouble because I can't give up. I can't, like, if Pisces stops doing those things for me, I'm effed, right? I'm never going to find anyone else to take those things on like Pisces did. But see, this is what I mean with the Strength card and the Seven of Swords. This is someone who knew they weren't showing up the way they should have, the way they deserved to. I'm not necessarily getting a lot of... It can be, though, with the Five of Swords here. I don't see, like, the devil or anything yet. But if it's not intentional manipulation and mind games, it's still mind games, but, like... hoping you don't know that that's what's happening. It's not a case of this is what I'm doing, I'm fully aware, it's wrong, I'm fully aware, Pisces deserves better, I don't care, I'm gonna do it anyway. It's not necessarily that. Could be for some of you, but it's more a case of this is kind of iffy, but if Pisces doesn't know about it, maybe I can get away with it here and there, you know, type of activity. And so when you said some things with the Sun and the Justice card, very matter of fact, we both know this is what's up, therefore I'm out. This person is now freaking out and they just feel like they got to do something. So that's where the Fool energy is coming from. Oh my God. 10 of Cups, 6 of Wands, Queen of Wands. Yeah, now they go, Pisces, I want to offer you everything. I want to give you everything. I want to, whatever we want, whatever we talked about, whatever you want. You're it. 6 of Wands. Queen of Wands, I'm not interested in anything else, anyone else. You're it for me. You're the best candidate. You're the best this. You're the best that. Oh, man. This could also come for some of you because there's something else in the mix with the Lovers and the Queen of Wands here. Because you're now being offered, propositioned, approached by other people, other opportunities, on top of you telling them what's up. It's like, okay, that's it. I have no more time to mess around. The 6 of Wands is some sort of grand gesture, so they make sure you don't miss it type of expression. Oh, man. What's Pisces gonna do? Oh, well, I'll put you in a tricky spot, Pisces. We have the Death card with the 3 of Swords. and the King of Wands with the Queen of Wands. This was what you thought it was. You recognize this is the perfect match for you, the perfect fit for you. But someone messed around. Five of Wands, creating petty games, petty arguments, unnecessary drama, unnecessary conflict, unnecessary tension. Changed their minds too many times, talking to other people, not taking this seriously. To the point where it'll be different for everyone, but for some of you, it's a case of, it's breaking my heart, but you broke it first. I'm going to say no. I can't look past what you did. It depends what this person did. It depends what this person did. Because if it's a case of, I don't know, I'm not going to make excuses for bad behaviors in any sort of way. But if it's someone who's genuinely, I don't know what their deal is, immature, afraid, I don't know what their deal is. But they didn't mean harm. I don't know if that means anything to you or not, or I don't even know. It's up to you, Pisces. It's your decision. What I can tell you is, High Priestess, Four of Swords, think on it, think on it, think on it. If you're not sure, if you're 100% sure you know exactly what you would say to this person, you need to say it and move on. Because you do have other things available to you. Much better things that are seeing you, recognizing you, and treating you properly from the start. You don't have to argue, you don't have to explain, you don't have to convince them to treat you properly. Okay? So there's that. It's something new. It's something that came in after you decided to stop dealing with this BS. Okay? For others of you, it is a case of they didn't want you, they don't want anyone else to have you though. So just be very careful with that. You know who this person is. They've already shown you who they are. Was there potential there? Yes. Did they intentionally sabotage it every step of the way? Yes. Will they continue to do so? Yes. They want you because you're the shiny toy that everyone else wants now. So be very careful. Be very careful. If it's someone where, I don't know, it's immaturity, it's, I don't know. There's no reason for treating someone unfairly. There's no good reason. There's no good excuse. Do you see what I mean? What was this person's reason for holding back? What was their reason? Oh, Jesus. Ace of Cups. Four of Swords. Eight of Wands. For some of you, this is someone who thought they got spooked, to be completely honest with you. And I whenever I hear this scenario, I roll my eyes so hard you could hear it. But that's what I'm seeing. For a small number of you, let me make that clear. For a small number of you, where this person is afraid to risk a friendship, okay? That scenario, where this person is afraid to risk a friendship. They told themselves they're not good enough. You definitely don't look at them that way. You only look at them, this is what they told themselves. You only look at them as a friend. They're kidding themselves if they're thinking anything else. And that's why they never even brought it up. They never even, and in your mind, you're like, I done told them 50 million times. But somehow, this person's insecurities told them that, you know, I don't know, they didn't hear you. They heard something else when you were talking. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know how that happens, but I know it does. When it's someone's insecurities talking to them rather than them actually just listening to you and taking what you're saying at face value, okay? They got spooked by their own feelings. They got spooked by the love you showed them with the Empress. They felt like they're not good enough. This was the challenge. They felt like they weren't good enough. What they had to offer wasn't good enough. Like they needed some time. I do see someone, they were entertaining, they were making plans, they were getting ready to have a conversation with you. and you kind of beat them to the punch and you said it's not happening. Because, I mean, how slow can you go? Do you know what I mean? How long do you need to figure it? I don't know, right? But what I can tell you in that scenario, that's why they're now feeling heartbroken, and they're now feeling like, oh my God, I really missed out here, because they were getting ready to talk to, they're kind of wrapping their head around it. They were getting ready to talk to, they were getting ready to open up a little bit. But because they took so freaking long, you just said, you know what, not happening. And they didn't realize that you saw through them. They didn't realize that you saw what they were going through and the decisions they were making. That you saw they had feelings and they were choosing not to deal with it, not to talk about it, not to address it. Lie to your face when they said you're just friends. Do you see what I mean? For others of you, they're telling you they choose you. They had to stop dealing with other people. They had to put an end to some sort of triangle situation to come together with you, and they're telling you that's what they did. I don't know. It's up to you. It's up to you. We have the Queen of Pentacles, the Hierophant, the Nine of Swords, and the Emperor with the Four of Wands. So this, for some of you, this is what stood in between the Emperor and the Empress, with the Nine of Swords and the High Priest coming together, is a different commitment. But that is to another person, to another contract. Could also be fears, doubts, and insecurities speaking louder to them than their heart, right? I don't know. It's up to you, Pisces. Just be aware. Someone you said no to, someone you put up a boundary with, someone you withdrew from. They had the wake-up call, the shock of their life, and they want to talk to you about it. That's the bottom line. Now, what this person did, how they treated you, what the experience was, that'll be slightly different for everyone, as the outcome and your decision is also slightly different for each of you. But what I will say is trust your intuition. And if you're not sure, take some time to think about it. Take some time to pray on it, contemplate, get some answers, get some guidance, get some advice before you make up your mind. For others of you, you know exactly what your mind is. You're like, hail to the no, this other thing is a lot better for me. You stand no chance, don't even look in my direction. You had your chance, right? Oracle energy and advice for Pisces. Let's do past, present, future. Oh, Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. Let me tell you, you don't owe this person nothing, okay? I don't know if anyone needs to hear that in particular, but so we have travel, arrival, and this could be letter, message, communication, this person turning up at your door, depends. So in the past, here we have family, news, and ideas. Some sort of realization, some sort of truth spoken to do with family, friendship, Six of Cups energy. How things have been done previously, something that has been in place historically, something where there's been a lot of experience, there's been a lot of same old, there's routine, there's tradition, right? There's defined roles and expectations. There's been a realization about that to do with some sort of conversation here, with new information that you gave this person, or new information that you got. Presently, we have stability, loss, and gift. This is someone mourning the loss of something they could have with you, they could have had with you. This is someone now understanding what you were offering with the stability and the gift energy. And I know, Pisces, don't scream at me. I know you've been telling them. I know you've been telling them every which way other than write it in the sky. I know. Because you're sitting there thinking, that's why you have the Five of Swords. I told them. I wrote it down. I spelled it out. I sang it. I painted it. I drew it. Smacked them over the head, make sure they were paying attention. I told them again. I did all of that. I don't know what to tell you, Pisces. For some of you, they were intentionally not hearing you. They were intentionally pretending they don't understand. For others of you, they genuinely didn't get it because of their insecurities. Again, not making excuses for anyone's crappy behavior. It is what it is. You know what I mean? But the bottom line is, they're fully aware now. They're fully aware of the opportunity you were offering. And where things are headed, we have the Apprentice, luck, and misfortune. Good news for you, bad news for someone else. That's what this is. You're starting something new with the Apprentice. 9 of Cups, it is your wish fulfillment. It is what you want. And this other thing, person, situation, just either couldn't or wouldn't offer it to you. So when they are trying to come back around, they're going to be met with some sort of misfortune. Because you're saying, yeah, sorry, I accepted something else. I started something else. I moved on. I don't care anymore. I don't want this anymore. You know what I mean? I don't live there no more. I don't know. Success, decision. So, I don't know. It'll be different for everyone what you decide to do in this situation. If you decide to give it a chance, if you decide to forgive, if you decide to, it'll be different for everyone. So my advice to you is trust your own guidance, trust your experience, trust your intuition, think on it if you're not sure, be honest with yourself. And what I can also tell you is you don't owe anyone anything. You've given this enough time, enough chances, enough opportunities. It's completely up to you if you want to give it another, or if you want to walk away. You don't even owe people explanations. They didn't give you explanations. See what I mean? This could be someone coming around asking, saying they need closure. And I'm getting ticked off, like 5 of Swords energy, right? Because you're sitting there thinking you need closure. What happened when you took off, when I needed closure and I couldn't get a hold of you and you ignored me and disappeared? And what, now you need closure? Seriously? Oh man. Okay, maybe a bit of a tricky day, Pisces, but just handle it the best way you know how, any way you choose. It's up to you. You want to give someone a taste of their own medicine? You can do. You want to forgive? You can do. You want to give something a chance or another chance? You can do. You want to go for something completely different to where it's clear slate and everyone knows what's up from the beginning and they're treating you properly from the beginning? You can do. It's up to you, okay? It's like that job where you have to kick and fuss and like bust your back and explain and prove yourself and for a 5% raise. Versus now someone's offering you a new job where compared to what you're making, you get like a 20% raise from the go. That's your starting point. You don't have to explain, you don't have to fight, you don't have to prove yourself in any way because they recognize it from the start. See what I mean? I've done that. I've done it and I said, sorry, I don't know what to tell you. What happens when I want a promotion? What happens when I want another raise? I have to do this again? And explain myself to you and prove myself to you as if you don't know me, as if we don't work together and you don't know everything that I do and how I bust my behind. I have to prove it to you? Seriously? That's just disrespectful. You know? Versus this other company where they're like, hey, Pisces, come work here. Come work for us. We see what you're doing. We think you're awesome. We think you're amazing. This is our starting offer. And it's already at least twice as better, as much as more, I don't know words anymore, as this other thing that you were struggling so hard to get them to just listen to you and take you seriously. For some of you, this is your lesson in self-worth, self-value, self-respect, standing up for yourself. All right. Let's do yes or no for Pisces. Think of your question, phrase it in a way where you need a yes or a no answer, and then pick a number, 1, 2, or 3. And let's see what we get for you. But Pisces, please let me know. It's a tricky place to be. It's tricky energy. It's not easy. So I'm really trying to just get as like all the messages out that I can to hopefully give you insight, clarity, help you make your own decision. Okay, because I've been there. I know what it is. Okay, I know it's tricky. So if this does help you at any point in time, but especially if you're going through this situation and it resonates very strongly with you, would you mind letting me know, please? Just for my peace of mind. Okay, if you chose number 1, your answer is maybe with the 4 of Cups. And what I get with this, Pisces, for number 1, you're gonna get it, but do you really want it anymore? That's what I heard. I don't know if that's in love life. I don't know if it's involving your money. I don't know if it's job related. You're gonna get it, but is it really what you want anymore? Is it worth what you had to do to get it? Kind of tying into the message. All right, number 2, your answer is maybe another 4. I feel like with this, some more action is needed on your part, and you might not be sure whether or not you want to take the action that's needed. For others of you, you don't know that more action is needed. So if something's kind of suspended, right, up in the air, I would go and just review and make sure everything was submitted, everything was pressed, everything was ticked, clicked. You did everything, because for some of you, I feel like you think something is with someone else to proceed and decide and work on, but in reality, they're still waiting for you to do something that you're not aware still needs doing. Okay, so if that helps. And if you chose number 3, oh my God, maybe it's across the board with the Hangman. This is asking you to decide what you want to do. And you see, even in these cards, it's all maybes because it depends what you decide. It depends what you want to do in a situation, what you want to get out of a situation, okay? With this, some new information is coming to light. A new way of seeing things, a new perspective, or an alternative is offered. And it puts you in a place of, you could go down the path that you've been on and get to the destination. You could, that's your maybe. But you could also shift course and head towards this other direction, do things in this other way, accept this alternative, embrace this other perspective that opens up different doors for you. So it's up to you what you want to do, all right? But Pisces, that is what I have for us today. Let me know how you resonate with the reading. If you do, what the hell's happening, Pisces? How you feel about it? If you know who this person is, what the situation is, do you still want it? I see a range of reactions and emotions and responses that you're going to have to the situation depending on what it is for you, right? Because for some of you, it is something finally coming together, if you're still interested. For others of you, it's a very sharp hail to the no, I've accepted this other thing. For others of you, it's an opportunity to forgive, it's an opportunity for closure, it's an opportunity to give someone a taste of their own medicine, it's an opportunity to speak up, stand up for, I don't know, it's different, okay? But let me know how it goes. Let me know if this is helpful. All right, I'm going to leave it here. Have a great day. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.